Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining the Tastes of Tomorrow, U.S. Food and Beverage Trends in Egypt webinar. I'm Chloe Mesh, the Director of Programs at USADA, the Western United States Agricultural Trade Association. I'm pleased to introduce Claire Little from Bryant Christie, who will guide Western U.S. exporters through today's webinar, Unlocking Opportunities in Egypt's Rapidly Expanding Food Market, one of Middle East's most dynamic consumer economies. So whether you're a grower, packer, processor, or food marketer based in the Western United States, this session will equip you with the practical insights and strategies needed to successfully enter or grow your presence in Egypt. Now let's dive in, and Claire, over to you.
Thank you very much for the introduction. So let's begin today's webinar on U.S. food and beverage trends in Egypt. Today we'll be covering some essential objectives that will guide the understanding of the Egyptian market. First, we will look into understanding the Egyptian consumer. It's crucial to grasp who they are and what drives their purchasing decisions. Next, we will explore market access and distribution. Knowing how products reach consumers and the challenges involved is key to successfully enter this market. We will also discuss the regulatory and compliance landscape. This is vital to make sure that market strategies align with local laws and standards. We will discuss current food and beverage trends that are shaping the market. Identifying these trends will help anticipate changes and adapt strategies accordingly. Lastly, we will talk about building a competitive edge. In a dynamic market like Egypt, it is essential to identify what sets apart from the competition. We'll wrap up with a Q&A session where you can share your thoughts and questions. Let's start with looking at the Egyptian consumer profile. We now dive into the demographic overview of the Egyptian consumer market. First, let's talk about urbanization. Cities like Cairo and Alexandria are not just growing, they are rapidly expanding. This urban growth is shaping how people shop and what they buy, making it crucial for marketers to understand these changing consumption patterns. Next, the middle class expansion. Egypt's middle class is on the rise. They are balancing their traditional value-conscious habits with a growing interest in premium and global brands. This creates an exciting opportunity for diverse product offerings. Now onto the population size. Egypt has over 110 million people, making it the most populous country in the Arab world. This sheer number positions Egypt as a key consumer market in both Africa and the Middle East. Finally, consider the broad youth base. Nearly 1/3 of Egyptians are under 15, which significantly influences demand. These young consumers are looking for modern, convenient, and affordable products. Understanding these demographics helps tailor strategies to effectively engage with this vibrant consumer market. Let's now explore what Egyptian consumers value in taste and product preferences. Egyptian consumers have various taste preferences which shape their behavior. Egyptians have a deep appreciation for bold and familiar flavors. They love their foods to be rich, well-seasoned, and aromatic. Ingredients like garlic, onion, cumin, coriander, and chili are not just staples. They are essential to create that savory and spiced taste profile that's highly favored. When it comes to sweets, Egyptians have quite the sweet tooth. Desserts and beverages are often very sweet, which means products like flavored nuts, juices, and baked goods that emphasize sweetness resonate well here. Now, let's talk about Ramadan. It's a time when the demand for indulgent and energy-rich foods spikes dramatically. Think of dates, nuts, dairy-based desserts, and fruit juices. These are staples during this festive period. While traditional dishes continue to influence daily choices, there is an exciting openness to global cuisines. Egyptian consumers, especially the younger ones, are exploring Mediterranean, Asian, and Western snacks and beverages. This blending of traditional and modern tastes offers a rich opportunity for food marketers. As we move into discussing the balance between price sensitivity and premium demand in Egypt, let's start by highlighting that most Egyptian consumers are value-driven. They closely compare prices, always seeking affordable options for their everyday purchases. Now, shifting our attention to affluent urban consumers, we see a different trend. They increasingly seek high-quality, imported, and branded products. These products are not just about utility, but also serve as a signal of trust and status. The key to successful market segmentation in Egypt is balancing between these two demands, offering value but also catering to those seeking premium products. By doing so, U.S. exporters can effectively reach both middle-income and higher-income segments. A strong positioning strategy is crucial here, highlighting product safety, authenticity, and consistent quality can justify premium pricing and attract consumers who are willing to pay more for these assurances. By understanding these consumer dynamics, businesses can better tailor their offerings and succeed in this vibrant market. Now, let's move on to market access and distribution. We want to look at the crucial roles of importers, distributors, and retailers in Egypt's market landscape. Importers are vital as they act as the main entry point for foreign products. They handle everything from import licenses to custom clearance, ensuring compliance with local regulations. This is a foundational step in bringing products into the market. Distributors are the logistical backbone. They manage warehousing and delivery, ensuring products are readily available across various channels, from modern retail to traditional markets and food service. Their work is crucial for maintaining a steady supply. Retailers have the unique role of connecting directly with consumers. They influence not just visibility and pricing, but also the perception of the brand. Whether through modern supermarkets or traditional outlets, their role in shaping consumer experience is significant. Finally, the collaboration among these players, importers, distributors, and retailers, is essential. This strong coordination ensures supply chain efficiency and successful market penetration. Now, let's look at the difference between modern retail and traditional markets. As we look at the evolving landscape in Egypt, it is clear that both modern retail and traditional markets play vital roles in consumer reach. Let's start with modern retail. Chains like Carrefour, Spinneys, and Metro Market are expanding swiftly in cities like Cairo and Alexandria. These stores offer a comfortable shopping experience with air-conditioned spaces, consistent quality, and a selection of imported goods. This appeals strongly to middle and high-income consumers seeking convenience and premium brands. On the other hand, traditional markets such as souk, neighborhood groceries, and kiosks continue to hold a significant presence, especially in rural areas and lower-income districts. Here, personal trust, price negotiation, and familiarity are key drivers of sales. These markets are essential for everyday produce and bulk staples, providing a unique shopping experience that modern retail cannot replicate. The contrast between modern retail and traditional markets highlights the diverse consumer needs in Egypt. While modern retail offers convenience and hygiene, traditional markets maintain their importance through personal relationships and affordability. Understanding this dynamic is crucial for anyone looking to engage with the Egyptian market effectively. Let's now explore how the digital transformation is impacting the way Egyptians shop for food and beverages. Online marketplaces like Jumia and delivery apps such as Talabat are reshaping the landscape. These platforms are offering consumers new, convenient ways to access their favorite products. This shift is particularly noticeable in urban areas, where the hustle and bustle often leave little time for traditional shopping trips. Consumers are increasingly drawn to the ease of online ordering, quick delivery, and the luxury of home convenience. This trend underscores a growing preference for digital solutions that cater to modern lifestyles. As we consider this evolution, it's important to recognize how e-commerce and delivery platforms are adding layers of accessibility and convenience, enhancing the consumer experience in Egypt. Now, let's talk about how U.S. exporters can successfully partner in Egypt. First, it is essential to work with Egyptian importers who are well-versed in U.S. regulatory standards and halal certification. This knowledge helps navigate the complexities of import documentation through major ports like Alexandria and Port Said. When selecting distributors, it is recommended to select those with established networks in key regions like Cairo, Alexandria, and Upper Egypt. Partners who can bridge both modern retail chains and traditional markets will ensure a wider reach across different consumer bases. Finally, due diligence is crucial. It is important to assess potential partners for their import licenses, robust cold chain infrastructure, financial reliability, and a track record with Western suppliers. This careful evaluation will pave the way for a smooth market entry and sustained growth. Let's now take a look at the regulatory and compliance landscape. We want to emphasize the role of the Egyptian Organization for Standardization and Quality, or EOS, in setting the bar for food safety labels, packaging, and quality control. First, it is essential to understand that compliance with EOS regulations is not just beneficial. It is mandatory for all imported food and beverage products. This ensures that quality and safety are maintained across the board. Now, let's talk specifics. Products need to meet certain standards. These include ingredients, shelf life, appropriate labels in Arabic, and acceptable additives. Each imported product undergoes rigorous testing to ensure it aligns with Egyptian food laws. Finally, registration with EOS is a crucial step before any product can enter the market. Importers must submit various technical documents, ingredient lists, and certifications from recognized authorities in the country of origin. This step ensures that only products compliant with national standards make it to consumers. By adhering to these standards, we not only facilitate smooth market entry, but also build trust with Egyptian consumers. Let's now take a closer look at some key aspects of labels requirements for imported food and beverage products in Egypt. First, it is crucial to ensure that all labels are translated in Arabic. This includes either printing directly on the package or applying a permanent sticker before customs clearance. These labels need to cover several essential details: the product name, ingredients, manufacturer, country of origin, net weight, and, crucially, storage instructions. This is a mandatory step that cannot be overlooked. Additionally, there are strict regulations concerning the product shelf life at the time of import. Typically, at least 50% of the shelf life must remain. This is to ensure that consumers receive fresh products. Now, let's talk about nutritional and health claims. Any claims made on the packaging, such as being high in protein or fortified with vitamins, must be scientifically supported and aligned with EUS standards. Misleading or unverified claims could lead to product rejection, which is something we do not want. By adhering to these guidelines, businesses can ensure a smoother entry process into the Egyptian market. Let's take a closer look at an integral aspect of imported food products into Egypt: halal certification. This is crucial for all imported meat, poultry, and processed foods containing animal ingredients. This certification is not just formality. It assures compliance with Islamic dietary laws, thereby making these products acceptable to Muslim consumers. It is important to note that only halal certificates from Egyptian government-approved Islamic authorities are accepted. Exporters need to ensure their certifying body is recognized by both the Egyptian Organization for Standardization and the General Organization for Veterinary Services. Now, here is an interesting update. As of March 12, 2025, dairy imports will be exempt from halal certification requirements. This marks a significant change in policy, potentially easing the import process for dairy products. Staying informed of these requirements and exemptions is vital for smooth entry into the Egyptian market. As we are looking into the import procedures for food items entering Egypt, it is important to remember that compliance is key. The Egyptian Organization for Standardization, EUS, and the General Organization for Export and Import Control are the governing bodies ensuring that all imports meet their stringent regulations. Products undergo thorough inspection for quality, labeling, and halal compliance. These measures ensure that all food products are safe and acceptable to consumers. Now, let's talk about customs clearance. Documentation plays a crucial role here. It is important that all necessary documents, like the commercial invoice, packing list, and halal certificate, are accurate and submitted in both Arabic and English when required. This not only speeds up the clearance process, but also helps avoid potential delays or rejections. Lastly, maintaining clear communication with Egypt partners is essential. This collaboration can significantly streamline the import process and ensure smoother navigation through the system. Working with an experienced local importer can be beneficial, providing insights and assistance to navigate these procedures efficiently. Now, let's move on to the food and beverage trends in Egypt and how they represent opportunities for U.S. exporters. As we explore the evolving landscape of health and wellness in Egypt, it is clear that younger and urban consumers are becoming increasingly health conscious. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated interest in nutrition, immunity, and clean label foods, making these factors top priorities for many. The rising middle class and increased education levels mean there is more scrutiny on ingredient lists and nutrition facts. This shift is supported by government health initiatives and labels requirements, while the expansion of modern retail has improved access to international healthy brands. For U.S. exporters, this presents a golden opportunity. Natural and minimally processed foods, functional beverages, and organic or free-from products are in high demand. The West Coast's reputation for freshness and innovation aligns perfectly with these market drivers. To succeed, it is key to highlight the nutritional benefits and unique ingredients of the products. It is also important to partner with health-focused retailers to reach these consumers effectively. Finally, it is also important to adapt serving sizes and pricing to align with Egyptian purchasing power. Let's explore how young urban consumers are gravitating toward time-saving and portable food options. With hectic work schedules, long commutes, and many households relying on dual incomes, there is less time for traditional home cooking. This change has led to the normalization of casual on-the-go eating, largely driven by social media and the rise of delivery services. Marketers notice how food delivery and grocery apps are transforming purchasing habits, making it easier for consumers to access what they need quickly. Convenience stores and supermarkets are responding by expanding their ready-to-eat and frozen sections, while quick commerce and e-groceries platforms are reaching even smaller cities and suburbs. Portable snacks like trail mixes, protein bars, and portion nuts have become staples. Alongside, frozen meals and grab-and-go beverages are increasingly popular choices. Healthy indulgence is also in demand, with options like low-sugar, high-protein treats catching attention. For exporters, the key lies in developing smaller packaging and localized flavor profiles while highlighting the convenience and freshness of the products. Partnering with e-commerce and delivery platforms can offer significant advantages in reaching these busy modern consumers. Let's dive now into how the upper and middle income segments are transforming the food and beverage landscape. First, these consumers are eager for premium high-quality experiences. They are not just buying food, they are buying an experience. This cosmopolitan group craves new flavors, textures, and international brands, often driven by what they see on social media. It is fascinating how lifestyle choices are now shaping food preferences. Second, gourmet retailers and upscale supermarkets are rising to the occasion. They are expanding their selections to include more imported and specialty items. Cafes and bakeries are increasingly spotlighting unique flavors and international sourcing. This shift is largely fueled by online influences, including chefs who are introducing new cuisines and driving curiosity among consumers. Lastly, let's talk about where U.S. products shine. California and Pacific Coast brands have a stellar reputation for quality and authenticity. There is a hunger for craft and specialty items like artisan snacks and premium condiments, and even the exciting fusion foods that blend U.S. flavors with Egyptian tastes. Telling a compelling brand story that emphasizes origin, craftsmanship, and sustainability can make all the difference. As we move forward, we want to remember the importance of eye-catching packaging and clear labels. It's all about making the benefits of the product stand out. Let's finish this presentation with how we can build a competitive edge. We want to look into some crucial aspects where U.S. food products can truly stand out in the Egyptian market. Safety and quality, sustainability and ethical sourcing, and diversity and variety. First, let's talk about safety and quality. U.S. products are renowned for their stringent food safety standards and traceability. It is vital to emphasize the premium, fresh, and authentic ingredients that align with these high standards. Moving on to sustainability and ethical sourcing. As global awareness of environmental stewardship grows, U.S. products have a significant advantage. Highlighting sustainable practices and socially responsible sourcing in the packaging and marketing can resonate deeply with eco-conscious consumers. Lastly, the diversity and variety of U.S. products is a major strength. With a wide range of product formats, flavors, and functional benefits, there is ample opportunity to cater to diverse consumer needs. This flexibility allows for innovation and adaptation to local taste trends or health-focused demands. As we now move on to the importance of packaging and portioning strategies in Egypt, let's remember that Arabic labels are not just mandatory. They represent an opportunity to communicate directly with consumers. Clear shelf life dates are essential, and packaging must communicate freshness, quality, and halal compliance to build trust with Egyptian shoppers. Next, let's talk portion sizes. Offering both smaller, affordable packages and family-size options caters to a wide range of consumer needs, from price-sensitive daily shoppers to bulk buyers. This flexibility can make a significant impact in the market. Finally, consider the design and material of the packaging. Durable, climate-appropriate materials help maintain product integrity in the heat of Egypt, while clean, modern designs are particularly appealing to younger, urban consumers. Adjusting packaging for Ramadan and festive seasons with special editions or gift packs can boost sales during these high-demand periods. As we move into discussing trade promotion tools, it's essential to highlight the valuable support available for U.S. exporters entering the Egyptian market. First, the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Foreign Agricultural Service, or FAS, is a key resource. They provide market intelligence, trade leads, and much-needed support. Whether it is regulatory guidance, connecting with potential buyers, or launching promotional initiatives, FAS Cairo is there to assist U.S. businesses in navigating the Egyptian market effectively. Next, the Western U.S. Agricultural Trade Association, WUSATA, offers specific programs designed to aid small and medium-sized agribusinesses. Their activity in the Middle East and North Africa region are comprehensive, including trade missions, buyer delegations, and cost-share programs for promotions and labels. These efforts can significantly bolster a company's entry and growth into the region. Finally, in collaboration with Egyptian retailers like Carrefour and Metro Market, in-store promotions such as tastings and display campaigns can create strong consumer awareness. Notably, seasonal promotions during Ramadan or Eid are particularly effective in introducing U.S. products to new audiences. That brings us to the end of this presentation. We'll be happy to take any questions or hear your thoughts.
I don't see any questions in the chat. So.
I will move on to the next slide, and Chloe, I'll leave it up to you.
Thank you, Claire. All right, so these highlighted events are the upcoming outbound trade missions WUSATA is hosting. Our first mission on the left-hand side here is to Egypt, and this is the ingredient-focused outbound from April 25th to May 1st, 2026, as well as in conjunction with that outbound mission, there's also a seafood component going to Egypt as well, which would be the seafood-focused outbound, which is the same time frame as the ingredient outbound. They are both live on our website for registration. If you are interested in registering or if you want more information, I'll make sure to send the link in the follow-up email as well after the webinar. A few other WUSATA upcoming events, and this is specifically for 2025. WUSATA has a booth and product showcase at the China International Import Expo. This is in November 4th through the 10th. We also have an upcoming seminar for Utah companies. It's called Utah Goes Global Exporting Resources for the West, and this is November 14th. And then the last mission we have is the Mexico Outbound Trade Mission, which is from December 1st through the 6th. And these are all on our website if you are interested in learning more or even registering. Well, I just wanted to say thank you so much, Claire, for presenting on the trends and all the things we need to know about the market in Egypt. Please remember you can schedule a complimentary 30-minute consultation with Brian Christie to discuss your specific export needs and questions. And I just want to say thank you again for joining us today for Taste of Tomorrow, U.S. Food and Beverage Trends in Egypt. Again, I just wanted to say thank you so much, Claire, for your presentation today. And I hope everyone has a great day, and we look forward to supporting your export journey. Thank you so much.